All right, what's going on, guys? OMG Teggy back at you with another video. Now today we are doing a car review. Now I kind of teased it on my Instagram just the other day a little bit, but today we are finally going to be revealing the whole thing. Now a lot of you guys actually did guess it right, what I did buy, because I left a little hint in it. I said it's a 90s car, and you know, from the pictures, or from the picture, you could kind of see the front bumper. So a lot of you guys did guess it, but anyways, here it is, guys. Here is my 1999 Mazda Miata. So I did buy this probably about 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna show you guys some of the condition. It's not in the best shape, but it's a nice little daily. I replaced the brakes, but I'm gonna take you guys all around and show you guys the whole car. So one thing that you immediately notice is this little stain on the hood. Not really sure what that is. I tried clay barring it, I tried waxing it. I mean, I just, you know, tried to wash it off. It didn't really come off, so not really sure what that is. Maybe the paint got contaminated, I don't really know, but I'm gonna try, maybe if I really want to, just do a little experiment, try to buff it, see if it comes out. But other than that, the paint on this car is pretty okay for a 21-year-old car. So yeah, you got a little bit of marks right there, but yeah, so here it is, guys. Now there is a little bit of damage right here on the back bumper. So me and my friend were actually gonna be going out to the junkyard and seeing if we could get a replacement bumper, because underneath everything's good. It's just the bumper that really needs a little bit of work, but it's not too noticeable. I mean, it is a little bit bad, but it's not too bad. It's kind of like my Integra, if you guys remember. I had a little dent in the back bumper for a long time. Now the trunk here, it is a little bit faded. It's not too bad though, but I mean, what can you expect? It's a nice flat panel. The sun just gets attracted right there. But I mean, other than that, guys, this thing is actually in pretty darn good condition. Now the top is actually pretty good as well. The back window, it is glass. I don't know if they're all glass, but this one, it looks like they might have put in, I don't know if they're always glass, it might be plastic normally, but I don't know too much about that. But they did glue it in, and the glue job isn't the best. It kind of is separating in some areas, but it's not too bad. It does still keep it nice and warm in there when I do have the heater on, so no big deal. But yeah, the top is pretty clean, no holes, nothing like that, no scratches, nothing too bad. Now as far as the interior goes, it is actually a pretty clean interior for a 21-year-old car. So here is the interior of the car. It is missing the head unit. Now the speakers are in the doors. I just need to hook up a radio. I don't really know what happened to the radio. He probably sold it. It's probably an aftermarket radio and he just took it out and sold it. So I am looking for a radio for this. I might upgrade and just take this little thing out too and get a full Apple CarPlay system in here, just because that's what I have in my other car and it's really useful, especially for navigation. It's just so much better than just a normal head unit. You could do so much more with it. And the seats, there's no tears in them really. I don't know. I mean, it's coming up right here. I think that's just how it's supposed to be though. I don't think it's actually supposed to be sewed on. But yeah, pretty nice leather seats. Not bad at all. Door panels pretty good, you know, a little bit of scratches on the door handles, nothing too bad. Now the shift knob, I'm probably gonna end up changing this. It's not really my style, whatever, but yeah, I'll probably change that eventually. Now the steering wheel does need a little bit of work right here. It's, you know, it's obviously a little worn right there, but I don't think I'm actually gonna get a new steering wheel. I might eventually, but I mean, it's really not too bad. It's really just that bottom part, like down here, it's not too bad. This is where the top of the wheel is. The dash is in pretty good condition, nothing broken, everything works, all the lights work, this work, you know, everything works in this car. Everything's fully functional. The only thing that's not is these little fog lights over here. Now, I don't know if this car even has the fog lights. I didn't even do too much research before buying this thing. I don't know that much about Miatas, guys, so if you guys could help me out, is this a fog light switch or what? I believe it is a fog light switch, but there are no fog lights on the front of the car, so not really sure if that was like an option that you could add on or the guy just took it off. But yeah, everything else in this car is pretty darn good, guys. Now one thing that I kind of had to get used to when I first got in this car is how the up and down window switches are in the middle of the car. So they're not actually on the door over here, but they're in the middle of the car right here. So, you know, it's still convenient, you know, just take your hand up the shift knob and roll up and down the windows, but it is kind of hard to get adjusted to that because I've always been rolling it down on this side. So that's something cool about this car, something unique, obviously. Now in here as well, there's a bunch of my receipts, sorry. But yeah, this is pretty cool too. You have the trunk right here, and you have the gas tank latch right there too. So I really like that. The cup holders in this car are pretty cool too. You open that up and it reveals the cup holders, and then you could also fold this one back, and then there's another cup holder there, so it turns into two. So pretty cool. There's also a lock right here, and there's a little net right here, and not really sure what this does, but yeah. Might take the top off for you guys here just to see it, but for now let's go check out the trunk, and we're also going to check out under the hood. So here it is under the hood. Everything is pretty much all stock here. I'm not sure these NGK wires are stock. I think those might have been replaced, but yeah, everything is in pretty good working condition. I don't really see too many leaks. I can't tell if that's the brake booster leaking or what that is back there. Looks like something's leaking. Not really sure, but whatever. The brakes work on this car. I'll have to figure out what that is that's leaking back there. But yeah, so everything in here, like I said, it's all stock. Everything works properly. There's actually a new air filter. I changed the spark plugs, did the PCV valve right here, and yeah, so pretty clean engine bay. No serious oil leaks. Just got to figure out what that is back there. Now the trunk on this car, this trunk is super small. It's got some tools back here. I went to the junkyard, a little smog certificate as well. But this is the other floor mat. I don't think these floor mats are actually supposed to go in this car. I think they're just kind of aftermarket kind of deal. But it is pretty small. There is a spare tire under there. Funny story, my tire actually popped on my 370Z, and I had to bring it to the shop. And I tried fitting the tire in here, and it does not fit at all. Like, it cannot, like, it takes up the whole entire trunk and it doesn't fit in there. So it is a pretty darn small trunk, but whatever. Not really gonna be holding too much in there anyways. And you know, the 370Z isn't that much better, but still has some room. It's not too much. So here it is with the top down. As you can see, it folds all the way back. It's not, I mean, it's manual. You have to do it yourself, obviously. But yeah, the interior of this car is honestly in really good condition, as you can see right here. I mean, like I said, just the steering wheel, missing the radio, but everything else is pretty good, especially if I put a little bit of shine and vacuum it, clean it up a little bit, it'll even look even better. So definitely a little cool convertible, and it's rear-wheel drive, which is a plus. So there is my 1999 Mazda Miata, guys. Now the real reason I actually bought this car is because I don't want to put too many miles on my 370Z, because repairs for that thing are definitely more expensive than repairing this Miata, obviously. And also, you know, I want to have some resale value with the Z, and you know, if I end up selling it in the future. And with this car, which is great, the Mazda Miata, is since it's a 90s car, pretty much everything that breaks you could fix by yourself, pretty much. You know, you just have to have basic knowledge, and that's what I like. You know, I kind of wanted something that I could really kind of work on. I did the brakes the other week. It was actually pretty fun doing the brakes. It only took me probably like an hour or two. It's so simple. I just love it so much. So the 370Z, you can't do too much of that, like kind of just like fun work on it, because you know, if you screw something up, it's going to cost a lot more to repair. This thing, on the other hand, if you screw something up, it's going to cost some money to repair, but it'll be cheaper, and you could get the parts used for cheaper at junkyards and stuff like that. So this thing I'm going to be using for work, school, and just stuff like that. And then the 370Z, it's just gonna be for like pleasure. It's gonna be hanging out with friends, girlfriends, just stuff like that, stuff around town. So that is the main reason I bought this thing. It was also super cheap, and I got a pretty good deal on it. So I decided, why not go ahead, and it's only $20 extra on my insurance each month, so who cares? So that's why I decided to buy this thing. It was pretty cheap too, and it's only $20 extra a month for insurance, and it does get a little bit of extra gas mileage than the Z, plus it's just, you know, normal 87. It's not premium gas like the 370Z. So I mean, I'm kind of saving money driving this thing, not really, but I just, you know, like I said, I want to keep the resale value up on the 370Z, and you know, be able to just have a car like this that I could work on, have some fun with, and not really worry too much about. Now I know a lot of you guys are going to be asking me about mods for this thing. Now, as of right now, I don't really see myself doing too many mods. I might change my mind though, depending on how much you guys react to this new car, if you guys want me to, or if you guys don't want me to. So we'll just see how it goes, guys. I want to see how you guys react to it, and if it's great, then who knows, maybe I'll put a couple, you know, mods on it, see, and then just go from there. Just keep making YouTube videos on it. So if you guys want to see this on the channel, make sure to leave it a thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts on it. Let me know if you guys want to see the Z as well. I know my last Z video didn't really get too many views, but you know, I haven't been posting too often. I really want to try to post more often, but you know, we'll see how it goes. But anyways, guys, I know this is probably a long video, but I just wanted to do some explaining just since I've been gone for so long too. But yeah, so that is the new car, guys, new car to the channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment something down below. What are your thoughts on it? And make sure to subscribe. And with that said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.